Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yep.
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington. And the man whose stories got stories, the hardcore icon. He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman. Hack, how the hell's it going today?
Dude, believe it or not, I actually had something that I thought about that I was going to start the show with, and you know I never have anything, but that got canned when they didn't have golf carts where we're going to golf this afternoon, and I was going to open up with what a great day I just had golfing, so I got nothing.
So you got nothing? You didn't want to walk the Cobb's 9-hole course?
No way, I don't care. It was only par 3, but I don't care.
Okay.
I don't even know if you'd make walking the par 3 course.
Yeah, I couldn't have carried my whole bag if I just carried. It's a par 3. You only got to carry 3 clubs.
Dude, I don't know. It's still...
Dude, I can walk a mile. It can't even be a mile.
It's probably over a mile.
Yeah, but you're walking up, you're walking down, it's not just a flat walk, and you're swinging the clubs. It's not like you're just straight walking.
Yeah.
You would have played 4 holes and been like, all right,
fuck
I'm
this.
out of here.
Yeah, I'm out.
It was a lovely day, though. I mean, it would have been a great day to golf today. But
Well, yeah, first day it hasn't rained in like 6 days.
Yeah, well. Last night we were at AEW Dynamite. So maybe start there.
Family fun night.
Family fun night. Ollie, you got to bring your boys out there.
The Sand Kids.
The Sand Kids were there. They seemed like they kind of had a good time.
Yeah, they loved it.
They had a good time.
Colin kept telling me how much fun he had, like on the car ride or when we got home, or
Yeah, he wants to be a
even this
wrestler
morning.
now.
Uh-oh.
I asked him last night when he got up.
Well, me and Gunk were saying he's got a heavy high five, man.
Ash has a heavy high five.
Ash, okay,
Well,
no,
he's
yeah,
got
yeah,
much
yeah.
balls
Ash,
around him.
Ash is the younger one.
Okay, yeah, it's
Cole's a little
Ash.
soft. We need to toughen him up a bit.
It was Ash then, because man, he was swinging that the high five. But great time last night down there.
Oh, yeah, in the Middle Ages, Ash would be, Colm would have got killed, and Ash would have ended up being the ruler once, like Ollie died. That's just how it would be. Dude, I'm on my 3rd freaking series of freaking Vikings now, so that freaking... But everybody can relate to that, dude.
Yeah, well,
The weak son goes.
Okay, the weak son.
He does, dude. That's just how it was back in the day.
Well, they certainly had a great time. AEW Dynamite was a lot of fun last night.
Yeah,
man.
it was a fun show.
I really enjoyed that one, and we're going to be breaking down Double or Nothing here first. But yeah, Dynamite Gunk. I mean, we had a good time there. Everybody, we just enjoyed the show, and I thought there was a lot of really good work, and the crowd was energetic, and they had hyped up, reactions and everything. So it was a really, really good show.
Really good crowd. Jericho Ricochet opened up with a nice match. They had some good backstage packages, everything like that, and during commercial breaks. You know, Justin Roberts is playing to the crowd, talking to the crowd,
reading the signs, yeah.
Signs, you know, fan of the night stuff, and getting everybody involved. Tony came out, right before they were going live, trying to get everybody going. It was a good time. I think that was my first AEW show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was my first one, too.
Oh, all right. Nice. Yeah,
that was my first AEW.
And that was the
show.
first, big show that, the kids or anything have been at.
Something that wasn't an independent.
Yeah, like an independent show.
Yeah, I could see it popping for the... We were kind of near where, the fire and the pyrotechnics were coming out a little bit, so that was...
Oh, yeah, the fucking...
Yeah, we had to cover the ears a little bit.
Scared the shit out of them at first.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even think of completely.
Scared adults.
Yeah, first one I was like, oh.
Yeah, the first Jericho came out and I was like, oh shit! I realized last second and put my hand over Ash's ears and Ollie looked over and was like, oh yeah, shit! And put his hands over for Colton's ears because it was loud. And dude, that fire, we were up in the first section.
You can feel it. It's like you can feel it. It's like
you
a fucking
really can.
bonfire.
man.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a big gas grill, like a charcoal grill out in your backyard times 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the pops, the confetti or whatever, that's something to little 4-year-old ears. So we had to take care of them a little bit. But it was a good show. I like that. I mean, and you didn't feel like you were sitting there during a lull.
Yes.
If that makes sense. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
At home it does.
Even during commercials, they were playing stuff backstage, or they had packages or whatever that they were playing, and then I was just saying during commercials, Justin, your boy,
I was going to
Justin.
ask you. So he's the entertainer in
He's
between
reading people's signs,
all night.
Well, only if there's not a match or something.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but there's
during
time
commercial
to how
break,
quick.
yeah.
I mean, there's 5 minutes
He'll
minimum
be
between
we'll
matches.
be back in 90 seconds, and then he'll
Yeah.
be looking around and be I like that sign, reading off people's signs, and this,
And then
that,
it's
the
like
other,
30 seconds,
and-
we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Letting everybody know.
So everybody pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like
it is
that.
the
He's
best.
just the Ringling Brothers reader.
Yeah,
you
No,
know,
I didn't realize they did that.
Yeah, to your
back
point-
when I went to show, I mean, that was 100 fucking years ago.
To your point, Ty, there's less downtime than going to a Raw or SmackDown taping where there's lots of guy gets an entrance, he'll stand in the ring, the lights will be dim, they'll play a package.
And he's still standing there
He's
5
still
minutes
standing
later.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what is that person doing all that time?
Nothing.
Because
And
we went to
then-
Raw not too long ago, and that there was times where I was like, all right, guys, here we go. But I never felt that way at the AEW show.
It moves, moves. And that's kind of what they do as a company. Even their pay-per-views, for example, there's not a ton of lull time. It's long match and then not a little downtime and then get right to the next one. I kind of wish they let things breathe a little bit more, I would say, especially with some of their pay-per-views. where
Well,
it's
when you got 10 matches on the card, it's hard to let shit breathe.
I
a little
know,
bit, you
I know, but it's let me catch my breath here. I just watched this, so
Yeah,
let's-
I got the wrestling sweats.
I know.
And I don't know if this is at every venue, because obviously this is a college arena, so concession prices aren't going to be as high as they would at an Xfinity Mobile or something like that. But I know, I mean, obviously I have the kids there, and how much were the tickets? How much is a regular ticket to a Dynamite?
I'm not sure. I forget.
But it's it's super affordable for a
The
family.
concessions were completely
As
reasonable.
far as
yeah.
versus going to your WWE show or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the prices and stuff like that, so it makes sense why people want to go.
Yeah, $5 hot dog, $5 slice of pizza is unheard of anywhere. That's
Yeah.
that's a fucking great deal.
I know,
Right.
I got a fucking slice of pizza, 2 hot dogs, and a Sprite, and it was $23.
There you go. I mean, that's a haul right
When
there.
you
I gave him too much money for the boys last night. Then. I thought they were going to freaking the core states or whatever. And I know that's expensive with parking and everything. So I gave them $140 or something. I'm like, I'll get the boys anything that they want.
and I only got one slice out of it?
Wow.
That's cheap.
out like a bandit,
I
man.
can't believe a hot dog $5 at the other place. It's got to be $12 for a
I
hot
would
dog.
probably assume.
Yeah, something like that.
probably, yeah.
Insane.
But how much
Dude,
was
a beer's
parking
like
last
probably
night?
17. It's like $30.
$30.
Is that the same? Is that what core states
It's
is?
It's
about
probably
that.
40
Yeah, it's
at
a little
the...
bit.
Yeah, 40.
It's 40 there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes...
Wow.
Dude, sometimes parking is more than 2 Sixers tickets. If you're going to the game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, right.
Right, if you get a Sixers,
you're going to a Sixers
Wizards
Wizards
game,
Right.
and you're paying $7 a ticket, you're paying $40 a parking. It's jeez.
Whenever I get free tickets, I show up an hour late, and then you get free parking. And after any event at Wells Fargo, an hour after, you get free parking.
Yeah, because they don't keep them people around.
No, they just they're there and they just shoot you through. They go, you're free.
Yeah,
you're
you're
good.
gonna get a shitty spot.
I mean, okay. You're also gonna get a spot easier to the exit too.
I'm the one that gets there at the before, and I'll park right where I know they're gonna open up those gates.
Facing out.
And I get so, dude, I'm right out on Broad
Gunk's
Street.
probably-
make a U-turn and they get right on the
Yeah, but who would want
95.
to show up to a game late? Only Gunk. I'm not showing up to a game late.
Well,
I mean,
Gunk's probably driving by in the parking attendant and be like, "Yo, Gunk, let me move this code."
I know, I was just gonna say,
Here
who
we
was the
go.
guy that put Gunk over last night
Yeah.
at the fucking place?
There was a guy last night just yelled over to Gunk, and I
Gunk
said,
paid that dude. He goes, dude, go down there. Like, he went to piss. He's like, dude, I'll give you $20 if you get down there and just
Well,
yell.
no,
"Yo,
Oh,
Gunk."
you were in
And then
line at the concessions for a while.
and then
Gunk.
I said to Gunk, I said, who was that guy? And Gunk's like,
I don't remember, but here's the deal.
I can't possibly remember all my fans.
I know it's listen, I know it's hard for you guys to believe that I'm the most over member of this podcast and I don't even have a microphone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy was a hobo that said what's up. He pulled him out front of the Lea Corsa.
Yeah, he had a newspaper and a bottle of Windex over my car.
Doug, how many followers you got?
I'm
Not
just-
enough.
Well, he said he's
not
more
enough.
over
For
than
however
us. How
he
many
is.
followers you got?
I'm playing.
Don't
heel.
lie.
I'm playing heel here. I'm
Well,
not-
you should have said it louder, like more convincing. Than
Yeah, you really leaked confidence there with your heel work. You gotta-
I'm a loser.
Go get your mom some weed.
There you go.
Go get your mom some
Off
weed.
with his head back in the day if he was in my court. Nobody lies in my court.
Well, the hair first.
Yeah.
And then the
Talking
head.
about the courtyard, not like in a court of law.
We covered
Off
this
with your
week AEW Double or Nothing. This was live from the Louis Armstrong Stadium.
Wow.
I mean, look, I hate to be prisoner of the
Wow.
moment. I know that guy ripped us in the email a couple weeks ago, said we're AEW homers.
Dude,
but this was an all-time great wrestling show.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys thought the same thing. I'm like, wow.
I mean, just top to bottom. Like
If you don't know what you're looking at, if you can't put that over, then
yeah.
Dude, this was like, I mean, I'd have to go back and like watch some shows, but I mean, we go over everyone, so I remember a lot of them. This is like one of the most like cohesive shows that they've like put together.
I was gonna say we've kind of scrutinized their like match card placement. I don't know what you could have done much differently considering the matches on the card here.
No, I think it was perfect, honestly.
Yeah, I mean I thought putting the Stampede in between the women's and the men's was actually like genius. Because
Well, that was second to last.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
Put
yeah,
the
in between,
Stampede
in between, okay.
the women's and the men's championship match was almost ingenious because if you try and put the women's match after the Stampede, you're going to get fucked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they have to live up to that.
Right. So you put the women's title match in front of that, which was a great match, which we'll talk about. And then you put the Stampede match, so it's impossible to not get up for that.
Right.
And then you have the men's championship match, which is also impossible
Yeah,
to
because it's
not
like, is
get up for
MJF
that.
gonna lose his fucking hair?
That was the
Right.
match everybody wanted to see on that show.
Right, so that ending, that last three match ending, like it was great. It was almost impossible not to get up for the Stampede because they're fucking doing all the bells and whistles. It was fucking almost impossible not to get up for the championship match. So,
And how it started. I mean, two
Right.
matches to start a show like what they had. I can't remember pay-per-views like that before.
yeah, I may have altered. I can't argue. I may have altered that a little bit, something, and maybe opened with like a.
But if you think about the crowd reactions, the sustained crowd reactions from that crowd
Yeah.
for 4.5 hours, that crowd was with everything all night.
Yeah, but they deserve to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
like the
saying?
wrestlers did
Shit
the
was
work.
strong. What
Yeah.
a strong show. Jesus.
But there's also times when there's a great match happening and the crowd's really not like
They're over it.
there or with it, you know what I'm saying?
They're just
and
tired.
even with AEW, even
Yeah.
it happens on AEW, you know what I'm saying? So definitely credit to the New York crowd.
Dude, I
for
get
sure.
tired sometimes. I'm like, dude, this is great, but I'm just fucking hyped.
Yeah.
Dude. Like so much fucking wrestling.
So I love how they started it too. I don't know if you guys were watching the pre-show stuff for Foley.
Yep.
But they did an angle on the pre-show to lead into the pay-per-view
With the main event.
with the main event on
Yeah.
the pre-show where Foley's out there and MJF comes out and MJF kicks him in the dick and Foley cuts a great promo on him and then Darby makes the save and it's like if you're trying to hook
Why are we talking about the main event now?
No, we're talking
it's
about
the pre-show.
Oh.
They did an angle on the pre-show with Foley and MJF
that, yeah.
to lead you into the pay-per-view. If you were on the fence or if you're watching on social media or whatever, I thought it was just great utilization there. I know we talked before about how they've been doing that pre-show stuff where they have a match that bleeds in, but this was something else as like a way to like get some last-second buys.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Mick still got his fastball on the mic.
Dude, he did. He delivered that
Yeah,
promo.
he's great.
man.
They buried him when he mentioned The Rock a little
They
bit.
did. Well, you can tell anybody WWE is a heel to this audience.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And Mick will pick that up and be like, okay, don't mention WWE fucking guys. Like, if I'm going to bring somebody up, bring up a ECW legend or a Japan legend.
He probably didn't think that was going to go the way that it went.
Because it's The Rock.
Well, he's like, yeah, everybody loves The Rock. Yeah, but like, no, but like, in generally speaking, like, he knew
exactly how the crowd was going to. That dude is so smart. He knew his promos are he doesn't go out there and say something.
I think he thought he was going to get more of a ooh and not like a like boo, fuck you, we don't care about that guy.
Yeah, I don't think about it.
No, it doesn't matter.
To me, the greatest thing about this show was all the clean finishes.
Loved it. Everything.
You know what I'm saying? It was just and it actually it built up to the name of the pay-per-view.
Double or Nothing.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know, and I don't, dude. I never care about any of it. But as I'm watching it, and I keep seeing the Double or Nothing shit, and I'm like, wow, it really is like that. You know what I mean? They totally built. They totally. Dude, this pay-per-view was great.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Well,
it was great. Dude.
Let's start digesting this. We start off with the I Quit tag team match between FTR and Cope and Cage. And I know we were talking about how are they going to do the I Quit finish. Do both guys have to tap and everything, or both guys have to quit? I thought they did this match to the best of their abilities of what they could do, with all the spots in there and the building to the finish.
A couple hitches
here and there, but like,
which I'm surprised about because they're both really good. Both tag teams
and it isn't
are really
their first time working together.
And it's not their first time, but there was a couple things where they were like, you could see they were kind of looking at each other.
Hitch, like
looking at each other, and they were like, "Yo, dude, this is the spot." Like, kind of like that.
Timing.
Well, because it's a different. I like the match because that it's something different, dude. I'm tired of seeing a freaking Dax spot fest. That team, oh my god, it's like 87 spots every freaking match that they do. So it got slowed down here, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's a couple little things, but I like seeing them in something different.
And I loved the utilization of when you set up that table on the outside. I called.
Set and forget it.
I said to my buddy, I'm like, oh man, they're gonna this Edge is gonna do a flaming table spot, and I thought Edge was gonna do the flaming table spot. But they build up it in a way with that spot where, and then I'm like, oh, Stokes right there. It's gonna be Stoke in this.
You know what's
and
funny?
Like,
as soon as they came out, Pap goes, "Why is Stoke dressed like that? He looks like he's about."
Pap noticed it right away.
He looks like he's like working or something. And then the spot came around, and he was like, "He's going through the fucking table, the flaming table." Like,
all right, Pat.
Yeah, he was on.
That's my brother from another mother.
That's my boy. Dude. So he had to have been wearing the jumpsuit with like padding or
flame
whatever.
retardant stuff.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was. But as soon as he came out, Pat was like, "Why is fucking Stokely wearing all that shit? Like, he looks like he's wearing." And I was like, yeah, I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't know. Like,
these two guys for an I Quit match. The other thing is New York State Athletic Commission did not allow any blood, so nobody was gigging on this show.
All right, so here's a problem. My last note is you can't have the camera too close to a nail freaking baseball bat on the guy's forehead if he's not going to bleed. They had the camera way too close.
I was surprised that,
further out,
and so like I didn't know like that there wasn't like no blood allowed before like or whatever. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, normally Dax would like because he's not shy to bleed.
No,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like it was kind of weird to me that he didn't bleed off of that.
Oh, I didn't even know it was no blood in New York, but I just thought it was goofy that they had.
It's funny.
Then there was no blood.
They're lighting up the table, and I'm like, "Fuck!" And
yeah,
I know about the athletic commission.
Fire.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Yo, they got the fucking athletic commission. They're doing fire."
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why he had to wear what he wore.
Right, maybe it's like a spot that was signed off. I have no idea. How is that fine but not getting it?
Well, because it's also no blood, and they couldn't brawl through the crowd, which you're doing a stadium stampede match, and you can't brawl through the crowd. So I thought they did fucking awesome.
So that's why the other guys were outside.
Well, and that's why they're brawling in the back.
Right. In the locker room.
Yeah, I really like this though. I thought that, like there were some really cool spots with like the wrench spot.
Oh, the crescent spot to the two spears. I got that.
That was a really good spot.
Yeah, the wrench to the balls.
The wrench to the balls. And I
know it's so ridiculous, but I mean, dude, you know what that would do to you?
Excruciating pain. You'd be out of work for a month.
But you knew he was going right to the dick because it's Christian,
and it's wrestling.
Yeah, I know.
Christian saying I banged.
I banged
You
your
would
mother.
rip the dude's shit off of him. You would.
You straight off, yeah, you definitely would. But no, this was just like it was.
And the crowd loved it.
The crowd
like
loved
they pop
it.
for the scratch when somebody scratches somebody on the back. They pop for that, and I don't get it.
Yeah,
nobody ever has the scratches later on to look at them.
No, yeah,
It makes no sense to me.
I loved all the teases of the I Quit too, and the mic work and stuff. That's like old school shit. I really like that. And Dax at the end in agony at the end when he quits was awesome. It was a really great peak to the match there, and he put Spike in his face. And Cope and Cage won the tag team titles 25 years after the last time they held it. Hack, this would be like back if you were watching wrestling back in the day with like the Wild Samoans or Mr. Fuji and people tag champs for WWF, and then they won the tag titles in the Attitude Era. That's how much distance there is between those
Or that'd
eras.
be like you and Scorpion in the tag titles now.
I scored my thing could handle it. You know what I mean?
Who's doing the work?
I'll do the hot tag.
I love that meme being who's doing the work? It's so good. I've really enjoyed this, and the crowd was right there with it. They had an emotional celebration at the end. Beth Cope's, I keep going to call him Edge. Cope's wife was crying, and he was very emotional. And
Yeah, but I didn't like what they did on the show last night, which I get we'll later.
we'll talk about it now.
didn't.
That's fine. I liked it a lot.
I didn't get. Well, I get
You
it,
don't
but
know
I
their
don't get it.
5-second pose.
The 5-second pose was
That's
their gimmick.
their
Oh,
thing.
no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm
Okay.
just talking about just those two being tag team champions. And is it like why? What's the discord between the two?
What are you talking about? It's Edge and Christian.
Yeah,
the discord.
Do they hate each other?
Well, they had a blood feud, and Christian
This is
still
wrestling.
They're like they were
Chris-
like one of the best tag teams ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I get it. So are they going to have this? So are they going to do? My point is, are they going to have a 6-month run where they're not going to like each other?
They do
and then
like
these
each
two,
other.
They do like each other. Christian's
But
playing
why is he like going?
phony
I'm not
heel.
doing not the 5-second thing. Even he started something even before that.
No,
he
he's
said he
doing.
wasn't
He's
gonna
doing
do.
like he's like acting. He doesn't realize he's supposed to not be heel anymore, but he's still acting.
Oh, is
heel.
that what it is?
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
just didn't get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why he's going into his whole shtick.
Like he's being like a curmudgeon heel, and he's
and
And I'm just like, yo, you don't have to be that. Like,
Yeah.
like he's acting. Yeah, the whole
Which I
crowd
actually
was,
love it.
The
I
whole
love
crowd
that.
last night was cracking up. Like he's
All right. Yes. All right, I get it now. Yeah. Well, it was like the midget match in Vegas. It's
they're
kinda-
in the computer.
For a match, I'm going to go 4.25 stars for this. Ollie, what do you give it?
I'll give it a 4.
4?
Yeah,
Hack?
Too many inches.
What do you give it?
375.
3.75. Ty?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3.5. Too many hitches for me.
Too many
I
hitches.
Yeah, I could fucking break them down.
This next match, the AEW International title match between Kazuchika Okada and Kanosuke Takeshita. We've been waiting for these two guys.
Same old with these two, though.
But this match was incredible.
Yeah, I know it was incredible, but I expected it. To me, I totally... You know, some of the shit I don't expect, like that, I expected that match to be great, so I could just sit back. I knew I didn't have to go to write a note. I'm just going to sit back and relax and watch these two work.
Pedro, our boy, he said this was among the two best matches on the show live. He was there, Double or Nothing. And this match was just incredible, man. And Okada works matches. It's like... He only does it a couple times a year now where he's like, oh, I'm going to give you my A game. I'm going to give you my A game. It's only a couple times a year. AA. Not my usual just great through the motions Okada game, but it's like, I'm going to show you why I still am one of the best workers in this business.
And his new hair color, or he had a little wisp of something in his hair. I'm like, dude, what are you trying to do with that little wisp of color? Because his hair was like,
It's like gray, but it's not
gray.
naturally gray.
No,
It's
I know. It's like a dyed gray.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think it's actually gray.
I think it's like
If
a
you go back like 6 months ago, you're gonna sound because I sound like, damn, he's looking
Yeah,
old.
but remember
He is old.
he had
He's-
like
what,
that
how old
like
is he?
platinum
38?
blonde.
38?
Remember he had like
yes.
that platinum
Yeah,
blonde, so
all
like
right.
it could have like faded. And
Yeah, well, it's like Osprey now. Osprey's hair is totally different color than it was.
It's
fucking,
brown now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's brown.
Yeah, I don't even know. I wouldn't even notice some fucking if I just looked at him in the back.
this match, though, it's like it just starts to pick up like
Yes.
halfway through. And it just gets turned to another gear where I don't think there's 5-10 guys in the business who can get to this level. Like that's how good this gets.
And they're so familiar, and the crowd is so familiar with these two, and it was the blow off of all blow offs. Now I hate that they fucking touched before this. We've talked about that. Like in that 3-way match with Pac. Was it Pac? Ricochet. I wish they had just never fucking touched before that. But great match for me. I hate Okada going for the Rainmaker like 9 times.
That's every like Okada match, though. It's what he does.
I know. I get. It could just be me, but like, and
no, the move's so special that I don't like you fucking with it 9 times.
Yeah, like
I agree with that.
I get you trying to attempt it, but like, they did it like 6-7 times with like a bunch of different reversals, which were awesome, like which were good.
Well, all you're doing is
but you're just like saturating, like you're killing the move to me. Even,
I said the same thing last week with Rollins and Braun Breaker. He showed how to beat Breaker's spear. Remember, he did it. He ended up with the stomp on. He thwarted it with another fucking move
same
too.
Exact thing.
He just gave you game plan. If I'm Braun Breaker, I'm not doing all that in a match. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not doing 3 things to show you how to beat my shit.
And Joe and Ospreay did it flawlessly in their match. Which
I have to agree with that too.
This though, I mean,
that match, yeah.
When you the high levels that this got to, I mean, this could have been a main event anywhere. This could have closed out All In or your biggest show of the year. It could have closed out.
That would have been the best match at WrestleMania.
It could have closed out the Tokyo Dome and Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just incredible work. How do you feel about the 1 counts in wrestling? Because we saw a couple of them on the show.
I always do. Did you guys ever watch my match?
I pop for it huge.
Yeah.
But you something you told me when I was training, you were like, dude, if somebody tries to pin you in the first fucking 2 minutes of the match, you never wait for fucking 2. That's something you always fucking told me. But there's a difference between a 1 count, 2 to 5 minutes into a match, and 20 to 25 minutes into a match. How is your feeling on those 1 counts?
Well, yeah. Well, because it's when you do it early, it's like usually guys will do it when when the heel's got you. It's like babyface, the typical arc of a match. A babyface will shine in the beginning, then the heel will get his shit. You know what I mean? But if the baby's strong, like he's an Ospreay or an Omega or something like that, the heel will hit you with something big, and you'll kick out at the split second of 1, get up and fire up on his ass, and then that gets the crowd right there with you.
And it's the same kind of context.
Yeah,
it's just later.
Goosebumps because I'm feeling it like I'm doing it in the crowd. Right
It's
now.
almost like
But that's exactly when you use
right.
it.
It's almost like the baby's like last ditch effort of adrenaline to be like.
And I said to Ty last night, I'm like, I know it. Like, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense. But the way I've always looked at it is like, if you're talking about a baseball pitcher who somehow in the 8th inning throws harder in the 8th than he did any time during the game previously, that's what I liken it to. So like,
it's like you're emptying the tank. It's like one last fire up to be like, nah, fuck,
It works for me.
Just so Ohtani, I heard it. You guys just so we can talk a little bit about sports. Ohtani, 100. Well, the Phillies guy with 45 innings. That's worth mentioning. And Ohtani's done something, and a pitcher has never done what Ohtani's done. Freaking going into June, his next start will be in June with an 8-7 and being a batter. No pitcher hitter's ever done what he's done in 2 different years.
Yeah, he's incredible, man.
That dude is God. That dude is the next Wemby. Dude, just think about it. In 20 years from now, you might not even be talking about Michael Jordan. You're going to be talking about Wemby. In 20 years from now, who aren't they going to be? They're going to be talking about Ohtani, and that's it.
Well,
you think we could put him in a 3-way with Okada and Takeshita Ohtani?
Oh my God, that would be great, dude! You would sell out the Tokyo Dome in a second with that match.
Dude,
Ohtani's big.
I know he is.
Bigger than either one of those dudes.
Would Ohtani be a baby or a heel, depending on the audience, maybe, right?
Ooh.
He's a baby in L.A., but he's a heel to the rest of the country. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
He's baby in the Tokyo Dome.
Him and
he's baby
Okada
there.
could be a nice tag.
Yeah, they would be.
Heel tag,
Yeah.
Otani Okada.
The finish was finally Takeshita hit Raging Fire, and he pinned him clean to win the title. There was no screwdriver. There was no bullshit. It was a fucking clean finish. And afterwards, the Don Callis family hit the ring, and then Kyle Fletcher makes his return, and they give you the fake out where they're like, oh, Fletcher's going to be with Takeshita now. But nope, he turns on him, that dastardly bastard. And it was just
my God, where are you going to get more pot for your mom today? Oh my God, Gunk's dipping again.
He's really sideshow bobbing it too with the white tee.
I said it's his outfit for in a video game, what he's wearing today. It's not the
What
usual
were we just
Gunther
talking about before that?
We're talking about Takeshita and Okada, clean finishes.
And Fletcher coming out.
Fletcher.
Oh, do you know what kills me about Fletcher? Where is he from?
Fletcher's from Australia.
Okay, yeah. Dude, I don't know. He must be paying $10,000 for those suits, but they don't, or he's paying $1.99 for them. What is up with his suits? Don't you guys think that they're like
I think they're great.
I thought that suit was badass.
So did
Yeah.
was
I don't look at it. I look at that like it's a 1960s fucking
No, I
suit.
thought it was cool as fuck, and I thought,
Yeah, is that what people are wearing?
With the
now?
different
No, but it's
tone
just-
pink, dude.
yeah, I just thought it was swagged out, and I thought
I
last
think
night when
all
he
of his
came out.
suits are baller.
Me too. I think,
I don't know.
He's
It looks
got a nice
old to me.
tailor,
They look like
whoever
they're
that
old
is.
to me.
Yeah.
No, I thought they were great too, and I loved last night. He comes out, and all the Don Callis family, they're all rocking loafers with no fucking socks on. I'm like, they're just dressed well. I don't know. I like it.
Oh yeah, the segment where Callis was like, "Oh, the terror." What did he say? It was
we're gonna overload the territory or something. It popped us all last
overload
night.
the territories. Don said last night with fucking.
Dude, it is incredible. Guys like him, I would have said no chance whatsoever that he'd still be relevant in the business when I very first met him. But then after I got to know him, I'm like, yeah, this guy's smart. He gets him and fuck, I had the guy's name on the tip of my tongue.
Okay.
I forgot the other guy.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, kudos to him.
Kudos to him and Don Callis family. Obviously,
man.
it looks like at All In we're going to get Takeshita and Fletcher, if I had to guess. I mean, that's going to be. But this
Scott D'Amore was the other dude.
He's
that I never thought in the beginning when I first met him, and then after I got to know him for a while, I'm like, yeah, this
huge
dude's
run
gonna
in
be
TNA,
something.
and now he has Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling up there in Canada.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
He's got a new company. It's been going for about a year now. So, but yeah, this is fantastic. This is a 5-star. 5-star. Ollie,
5.
Hack,
14.
14. Wow,
Yeah, this match was great, dude. This match was fucking great.
4.
4. Okay.
I just
She don't like the all
I
fucking
can't
with the
take
page.
the fucking 9 Rainmakers.
Up next on the show was an Owen Hart tournament quarterfinal match between Athena and Mina Shirakawa. This was definitely a cool down match from the first two.
Yeah, it's gonna take a piss match.
Yeah, it's a popcorn, but I thought
It was actually better than I expected, though.
it was.
It got going too late.
It did. It got going probably like how long did this go?
Only 10 minutes.
And it probably got going like 8 minutes
it was
in.
only 10
It was
minutes.
almost 11. 10:46.
And I gotta say, as far as the match goes, that had, for my opinion, a foregone conclusion going in. Like I thought Athena was 100% going over in this match.
Yeah.
It did towards the end of it pick up to the point where I was like, yeah, this is a decent match. It's a good match.
I thought maybe there was a chance Mina could win because she's been in kind of bigger matches since she's really been in AEW or been with Tony Storm, and she's never won anything yet.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Besides, like,
She's
the tag
kind
belt.
of like a semi-bell cow for them to a point.
And like Athena's just had the belt for so long that I'm just like, maybe they just want to switch it up. I don't know.
I think right now with all the injuries and stuff that they got in their women's division, where you're down Tony and Mercedes isn't around, you just lost Willow. It's time to now slot Athena in there. If not now, when? Right? Like I think Athena has to win this Owen Hart, and if she doesn't, I'd be shocked because I think you need
It's
to.
time for her to move up above the Ring of Honor belt.
Yeah,
That's kind of why I felt
But
like.
she's got to drop that first.
But also, too, you make a good point. You can't lose the tournament, so she has to win. She had to win that match because it's the tournament match.
right. If it was a regular match, okay, you bring Mina up too. but you have to push Athena right now.
I agree.
It's now or never, I think, for her. But yeah, the work of this was solid. They had some nice
I
stuff.
love Athena's finisher, man.
Athena's finisher is nasty, man. I mean, that is a great finisher. You don't like it?
It's limited.
It is limited in the sense, like, I guess, but I
Like
mean,
if you're going up,
It's kind of like the Soul Snatcher in a way.
it is, but
like
it's
the
less
shit she does.
convoluted, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
That. But I mean, I don't know. I like the finish.
it looks good.
It looks great.
Yeah, it looks good. I think it's a little limited. It's like you're going to the top rope and then it's like, oh, yeah. It's just way too like variable for me for like a finisher, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense.
They had some nice stuff. They slugged it out. Mina hit her with a back fist, which was really good. Then put her in a figure four. Figure four is just like that's just like a rest hold basically now. I feel like I don't know. Got to retire that.
Well, nobody should. No, it's not a finish.
That's what I mean. You almost got to retire. Like I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, but you could milk like 3 minutes out of that when somebody reverses it too and all that.
Doesn't somebody
that's a
like
good point.
kind of use it for a finish now?
Well, Charlotte has it for hers.
Yeah,
But she
yeah.
does like the figure. She presses up for it. The finish was a reversal from Tombstone, and then she went up and hit the O face. How long did you say this one goes again?
10:46.
Yeah, this was just solid. It wasn't anything special. I'll go 2.5 stars for it. Ollie?
Yeah, I'll give it 2.5. That seems good.
Hack?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it.
I saw the girls. I had no interest in anything that was going on in the ring.
Wow. Okay. So you're abstaining from this one.
Yeah, well, just something. Yeah.
Okay. You didn't see it. That's fine.
Yeah, I was at 2.5. It was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Up next on the show was the AEW Continental title match between Jon Moxley and Kyle O'Reilly. And these guys had a couple of matches previously where Kyle O'Reilly tapped them out, and then they just had a match that went to time limit draw. So this one was no time limit match. And how long did this end up going?
18:44.
So it didn't even go the 20-minute time limit of limit.
They said it was 60.
Right. Well, no, there was no limit for this match.
Right, but like during the commentary, they were like, "Yeah, there's no time limit usually compared to our 60-minute or whatever the hell they said." Somebody said that on the commentary, not saying that they, that was like a made thing. But.
This was just like a shoot style match, and it was just work.
Dude, they didn't do one spot until like 12 minutes in. Like now that I know how long it is, Mox is great.
Yeah.
He does. No spot, just work. Just work.
Just
You
work.
Work the guy down, and you know what I mean? Break the guy down.
Yeah, it was like grinding him into a paste.
Yeah, like it was a mortar and pestle.
Yeah, that's what this match was. I mean, it was some man shit.
I love his matches, dude.
I know, I did too. I thought that this was like
No spots, no nothing, just work.
It wasn't bumping. It wasn't hardcore. It was just like work, man. And yeah, I
Real grabs, baby.
It was real grabs. Yes, it was real grabs.
It was fine. I was bored.
You were bored watching it. Oh man,
Yeah.
I was intrigued in this one, man. I really was, and it's just I don't know if it's Mox
And
or
I get it. I get what they're trying to do, but I don't know. I was just bored. I don't know. That's just me. Personally.
yeah, I really liked it.
He also took a nap right after this, so he's a little bit tired too.
this one put him out.
I rewatched it today. Just saying.
The Mox hit a cutter, and they did a double down at that
Maybe
point.
that's what put me to sleep.
I was trying to relate something. I didn't know
Yeah.
exactly what you said because I was upstairs.
They,
No, that's about where I fell asleep.
Fletcher fired up. He hit a lariat.
That's when he took his nap during Mox's match.
It makes sense now.
Moxley was just working the leg, working the
loved it.
leg. And I love that he got him in a leg lock, and then he just tapped him there. And that was the finish. It was fucking clean. It was just that's what it was. He was the better guy.
None of Mox's
None of his
dudes
goons.
in it or nothing,
Nothing.
dude.
And it was just clean.
Yeah, right then is when I realized that I'm like, are they trying to make a point with it? Like at this point, I'm like, well, there's been no run-ins, nothing really. I'm like, are they
Mox's-
trying to make a point?
Mox's crew isn't necessarily Mox's crew anymore. They are, but it's not. I feel like they're trying to work away from that.
I don't know
What's his
what
name
they're
did a
doing.
job for Brody last night.
Well,
Is it he one
Claudio.
of Max's guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know what they're doing because it's like Pac is still definitely a heel. Yuta and Danny are heels,
But kind of get over.
but kind of get over. And then I don't know. I mean, like, it's just, and then you got this whole thing with Ospreay. So I'm like, what's going on with this?
But it's not like it's not the same.
They're not doing 1,000
dynamic
run-ins, screw you,
as it
fuck
used
you.
to be. Yeah, like
They
it's
were
weird,
obvious
like,
heels a year ago.
right?
They're not,
And even like close to 6 months ago. But what was the turning point? It was when Mox was going against.
Well, it's when he was in the final against Okada.
Was that it?
I believe so. When he had the Continental Classic.
Well, when Mox was kind of going baby.
When Mox
but he
won the
didn't go
Continental
baby.
Classic.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that, dude. To me, Mox isn't anything.
He's just a wrestler.
Yes.
No, he's AI.
It's like some guys. It's like if you suck, you're dependent on your opponent. This dude, it just doesn't matter. He's not really a heel because he's got so much respect. You know what I'm saying? As like a
No,
worker
right,
or
but his
something.
group as a whole was so healed.
Yes,
Right.
But he's like one of those guys that can like float in between. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And he's not at the will at the will of his of who his opponent is, but he's just good enough to know how to fashion his match around whoever his opponent is.
The last note I have for this match, though, and I've put him over on the show forever, and I love the guy. He's the best of all time. JR was not on his game for this match, and
you can tell that like he's getting less and less matches like every pay-per-view now, you know what I'm saying? So I think
How
they're
old
kind
is
of
he?
figure out
he's older, and I'm not trying to. I don't want to
Contract's up in August.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I know, but he was calling Kyle Fletcher kid, and he didn't.
What's wrong with Kid?
I just didn't know who he was. He's almost
I've heard
40. He's not a kid.
I've
No,
heard
he
him call
can say
people
kid.
kid before all the
Yeah.
time.
But not refer. And then afterwards, he thought it was a title change, and it wasn't. And just
Ooh, yikes.
yeah, I mean, little.
You got to make your own notes at that point. Like if I was, if I feel like I'm slipping, I'd have so many notes it'd be ridiculous.
But hey,
Yeah, there's post-it notes everywhere here in the house. You should see it.
I popped him.
That's great.
I love this match, though. I really love this match. I'm gonna
Brush teeth.
go 4.5 stars. Hopefully not
Take
like
shit.
Hopefully not like Bryce Harper. What do you give it,
I'm
Ollie?
going 3 for it.
3?
Yeah, it was just super fucking solid, man. I mean, I can't say anything bad about it. I can't say it was like the best match or anything, but I'm never going to be really disappointed watching Mox.
Hack?
That's a 5 for me, especially since the guy that he's wrestling isn't that great.
No, he is. He is.
He's not that over to me.
He's maybe you're not that familiar with his work and stuff, but
okay.
he's a hell of a worker, man.
I know, but is he over?
No,
That's my point.
no, he's not super
I don't
over.
give me a great worker, but is he over?
He's not super over.
All right.
I wouldn't say. Ty?
3. Like I said, I respect the work and the strong. The strong. No, but the strong.
Watched it. He's tired.
The strong style matches for me are like hit and miss. I'm either like really in or really not.
See
And
that
I
other
can't,
guy?
like-
Is it straight? If you got somebody like freaking like the Kurt Angle, like in his day against him, then you're watching that.
I'll give you an example. Like last night, I thought Claudio and Brody's match was really good.
I was going to say you could put Brody in that match in that pay-per-view against Mox.
And they did even less than Mox did.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was really entertained by that match, which is weird, and it could just be me.
Maybe there's
No, but that
like-
was more clubbing last night than Mox was.
This is
more
more
like
chain.
grab a hold and
Yeah.
Sure,
isolate something.
so maybe that's part of it. You
You
know,
just don't like
that-
submission work.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hey, whatever.
Maybe.
Up next on the show was the Owen Hart Tournament quarterfinal between Will Ospreay and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, see, but
This match, I fucking love this match. This was
this was the best
Another
match
main
on the
event.
show.
this was
for
the
me.
best
Another
match
main
on the
event.
show for me too.
This is the second main event.
A best match on, and you're saying that, and the match was 13:52, which is just showing that, dude, you can have a fucking awesome match in less than 15 minutes.
I'm
Yeah,
not
this
doing
is-
a ton.
And honestly, I don't think it's close that this was the best match on the show.
Oh, I do.
I
There's so
love
much
Joe.
good stuff on the show.
And
But this match was
It's
fucking.
Close. I'm going back and forth between this one and the one after it.
This match was
This
so
and the
fucking.
swerve match.
This match was so. This match was so fucking good.
Oh.
And it was. I loved Ospreay, the start of this match, with the fucking Os Cutter to start the match, and then it just goes. Right? It's the first thing in the match, and it just goes. And I loved every beat in this match. Because it was
That's what I'm telling you.
It was
That's
perfect.
If you fucking rewatch this match, everything makes sense. It's like
It's Joe
It's
fucking Ospreay.
it's boom, 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 and they didn't have to spot fest it. You know, like I know Okada and Takeshita is not like a spot fest, but like they did 1,000 moves. Joe and Ospreay didn't do 1,000 moves. You know what I'm
need
saying?
to do 1,000 moves, and he ain't doing 1,000 moves.
No way. He don't move for anybody.
but everything they did was for a fucking purpose, and it followed anything. And I think there might have been one cover prior to the finish.
It wasn't a ton of near falls. Yeah.
I think there was maybe one cover. Now, granted, there was like a submission attempt or so by like Joe and stuff like that.
There was a corkscrew kick, I think, for a cover.
Right,
But other
but
than
I
that-
think there was but that's the thing, like, you don't need
That was a good kick, too.
You don't need to do all your 100 finishers to your falses. You don't need to do all that, like, it's all believable. Like, it was just one step after another. Dude, when Ospreay did the back handspring outside and Joe took the step back and then grabbed
awesome.
him in the sleeper, like, that's
And
phenomenal.
then Ospreay goes for the cutter. Joe does the walk-away spot.
The walk-away
And
to the
then
cutter.
the ropes.
I got that as one of my
Typical Joe. Oh, and after he got him in that sleeper on the outside, dude, he bashed Ospreay against the barricade.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got that as a thing too.
Yeah.
And what was the back bump that Joe did to him? Well, back bomb he did. There was a back bomb during the match.
A senton?
That's what I call it.
Probably a
Senton.
I forget what it was. And then the Ospreay upside down face bump move.
Upside down face bump.
I gotta come back.
Oh, the Styles Clash. The fucking,
Oh,
so
When he got Joe up.
get Joe up for the and hold him for the
fuck. Yeah, dude. He almost lost that.
He did. He did.
Joe's a big boy.
Joe with his choke, man. Is there anybody more like?
I don't know if there's a better choke.
I don't think there's anybody more believable.
That's what I was just gonna say. Is there anybody more believable in wrestling, man?
that like when
Hey,
a dude
these
puts
guys,
a
we
choke.
sat with him for a couple of hours.
I know
in
a couple
England.
months ago.
I mean, just
I fucking love that.
He's an absolute fucking
Dude,
legend.
he's a timeless wrestler.
He is a timeless wrestler. You could put him anywhere in the history of wrestling. He would get over and work at a high level.
And this is an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Like putting it and those two obviously can work anybody on the fucking planet, and that's why I think it's like so interesting. Like it's so interesting yet perfect.
Yeah.
Like the way like the dichotomy is like Joe's like the big brute, but like still like super kind of athletic for his size.
Yeah,
Like,
Joe's
that can do
54.
everything.
I think I
outta
googled
here.
that.
No, he's
I want
not.
to say
Is he
54.
I don't think he's 54.
I don't
And
know.
Osprey, like and they were laying shit in, both of them.
Oh yeah, the kids.
Like they were
all the
fucking
chops.
laying.
Joe only knows one way.
I know.
And so does
Oh, dude,
Osprey.
he'll chop you with his whole forearm too. He hits you from like elbow to freaking to the tip of your freaking fingers.
And that's one thing I respect the shit out of Osprey too is like he fucking
Or is he
takes it.
45? 54?
Joe's 47.
47. Okay.
Good job, Joe.
I mean, seriously, 40.
I was spry when I was 47.
Oh yeah, right.
I'd have beat the shit out of both of them in a three-way.
This was just absolutely tremendous, man.
Fucking flawless.
Flawless match. Seriously, it's a 5.
Yeah, it's a 5.
yeah,
I mean,
5, dude.
I was so excited to when I saw that this match was on the card. I'm like Joe and Osprey.
Yeah, this match
I'm like,
was
all right, let's fucking go.
And they had never worked before together either. This is the first time they ever worked
Oh, is
together.
that
too.
right?
Yeah, first time they ever
Not
worked
even
together.
tag anything?
I mean, I'm not sure if they've worked ever, but this is the first singles match.
Yeah,
they've
that's
had.
That's up for match of the year for me.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was fucking amazing. So, up next on the show was the Owen Hart Tournament quarterfinal. The other one from Bandito and Swerve Strickland. Now, this one got a little slow start into it.
Super slow start.
Super slow
And then
start.
like 5 crazy new spots.
And then it got to maybe the highest level anything got on this show.
It went 0 to 100 fucking quick.
Oh my god, the spot that Swerve hits on his shoulder with the kick to him that he gives to him when he's up on his shoulders was so fucking amazing. I mean, I've never seen that spot before.
Dude, the crowd popped huge for it.
Well, how could you not? I've never seen that before. And I love when he gave him the vertebraker, the cop killer too, off the ropes.
Yep.
The setup to that.
Reverse the 21 plex. It's like, all right.
From the 21 plex was so fucking money. I mean,
You talking about the reverse Rana?
No, not the reverse Rana, but when he gets, he's going to go for the 21 plex and Swerve
I don't
grabs
know
him.
what the 21 plex is.
It's Bandito's finish where he grabs you for the suplex off the ropes.
Oh,
where you're
the
hanging.
ropes.
Yeah, and
then,
Swerve caught him and did the fucking
did the back fucking.
He hit you with the vertebraker there. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know the fucking names.
Dude, I got Osprey. I got.
We're off the Osprey.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking. The press spot in the corner. The hand. One hand press spot.
Yeah, that Bandito does.
Yeah, that was fucking good. The stand on the shoulder spot.
yes.
Yeah.
An apron spot.
Yeah.
Something great on the and they got me on one of the falses.
One of the falses
Yeah,
that they
right
got
near
you.
the end, they got me on one of the false.
It was probably the kick
one
and the
count.
swerve stomp.
Yeah, probably the one count. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The swerve
Oh,
stomp.
no, that's
off
the one
top.
count in this
Yeah.
match. Yeah, it was yeah. Man, what a fucking amazing. The Poison Rana, he goes for the 21 plex again. Swerve blocked it, hits the vertebraker. House call for the finish. I mean, this was just a fucking crazy match as well. I can't go to the levels that I've gone to some of the other ones because I feel like the first couple minutes was almost like punted a little bit. And how long did this go
They
on?
were
15.
They
How
were
long?
storytelling.
How long?
15.
15. So was it...
He was storytelling the first half. They were trying to play Bandito's neck.
yeah. I'm still going to go 4.5 stars for this. Like, I thought it was fucking great, man.
I'm giving it a 4.
4? Hack?
I don't know. I liked it. Really, the only thing I didn't like about the match was Swerve socks. I didn't get.
I was going to
Those
say,
white-
I actually didn't like them either.
It
It looked weird.
You guys didn't think that it was just. And to me, when guys do that for a reason, it's like to make your legs stand out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if
thought
you're
the
a
same
black
thing.
guy wearing white gloves. Or something. I don't know. I like them in all black. And if you want to show your legs or something, put white shoes on or something. I don't know.
thought the same thing. I was like,
just
why
thought
is he?
those socks
I was
were
like, why
crazy
is
to
he
me.
wearing these socks? Dude, I thought the same
I
thing.
love the things that you noticed, man. That is... I
Dude, it's crazy because I
No,
noticed
I
the same
didn't-
thing.
I
I was
did
like,
not
why the
even
fuck is
notice.
he wearing these fucking white socks?
I did not even notice.
Did you give it a rating, Hack?
Yeah, I'm giving it 4.9 just because of the socks.
You would have went 5 with the socks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking socks. I'm like,
It's the little things.
yeah, I'm 4.5. It started off a little slow, and then it just got fucking batshit crazy.
I know.
So,
It
like,
just got fucking nuts, man.
It,
And
just, it didn't work like, flow wise for me for like a 5, but like it was, dude. The last, I don't know, 5 minutes of that match was like insane.
insane. And it does appear, if I had a just fantasy book, I think we're going to get Swerve and Ospreay in the finals of the Zone. I mean, I would assume that that's where it's going.
Probably.
So, and that match, we already know. I mean, it's going to be fucking crazy. So,
yeah.
Up next on the show was the AEW Women's Title match. It was a 4-way between Tekla, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Kara Shida. And Tekla's, she's really gaining steam with me, man.
Oh, you kidding me? You should see my. Listen.
Oh, let's go.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Tekla.
Pitch of the tent.
She acts, walks, sells, talks, fucking wrestles like a fucking champion.
She does.
Yeah.
Everything about her, and the best thing about, I forget, somebody said this, I forget, she makes the usual look unusual. She makes the normal shit look bigger. She's a small girl. She's really small, but she wrestles way bigger than her size.
Yeah,
and she just oozes charisma.
I love her walk and like.
Her walk's cool as
Yeah,
shit.
she's
Strut,
all badass.
Everything about her oozes champion.
Yeah,
Can you imagine if she was like 5'8"?
No,
Like,
I think she's
rolling
the
her
champ
shoulder.
right now. I love the way. Yeah, I love the way she's got swagger. She's got.
And I knew they weren't taking the belt off her. I'm like, they are idiots if they take the belt off of this girl.
No, it's not the time to take it off her. It's time-
Absolutely not. This girl is freaking badass right now.
Yeah,
she's on fire.
I totally agree. I think she's by far the best thing they got going in their women's division right now.
I'm glad you guys saw it.
Dude,
I was kind of pissed when I first saw it was a 4-way. I was like,
it's kind of a throwaway match, but at least you argue with all the people that are in this match are credible as fuck.
Yes, but the one girl can't cut a promo. The one girl with the red hair, her problem is she can't cut a promo.
Hater, Jamie Hater.
That's her biggest problem is she can't cut a promo.
I think her
She worked
promos
ass. All the girls can work their ass off.
They all can work their ass off.
Hater needs to get a better promo.
Okay, well, I really enjoyed this for what it was, and how long did this go?
13:59.
It seemed longer to me.
I thought they killed it.
Oh, here I got. No, I never wrote in this note. I said, dude, if you cut out minute like 4 through 8 and the match is an A-. Something I didn't like. I liked their start, and then it was like shit for like 5 minutes, and then they finished strong.
They did a bunch of like.
Well, in the middle of the match, they were going through like the Statlander, Sheeta, like going back and forth with each other, and then it's like
I was just like,
you kind of get back to it again.
And then there was a lot of turn taking for big moves, one person powders and stuff. But I love Tekla's the corner moves that she does when she pulls herself up and everything. Dude, that was really awesome.
I mean, she's not freaking Tony or Mommy yet, but she's on her way.
Talk about somebody stepping up to the fucking plate when you lose Mariah May, who you think you're gonna fucking have. You don't have Tony Storm, and Mercedes is out right now.
And you just lost Willow.
Yeah, like
so it's a lot where you're missing. And
and you know what? That chick will rise to the occasion and make her star freaking a hell of a lot brighter in the next year.
And I love that. I'm not. What country is she from again?
I love
Austria.
I love to see what she's like.
I love
like
her
a
accent
person.
and her like that. That only enhances her. To
Let's get her on the show.
Oh, you want Tekla? You want to talk to Tekla?
I just decided. It's her or Mox.
Yeah, you dropped that ball to us this week.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
sorry. So,
No, but the great thing is, like, dude, after they went outside, like, the camera was on them outside, and, like, she grabs Sheeta, and she goes, yeah, you know what? You over here, and throws her up against the fucking barricade. And she walks over, she goes, yeah, you go over here. Like, she's, like, talking, and she's walking, and she's the whole fucking package. Like,
yeah, man.
The first,
she's
like,
the shit.
First, like, 6-7 minutes of this match I thought was really, really awesome. Like, there's never a dull moment. All 4 workers are working constantly. Their timing was on fucking point. Everything that they did was fucking on point. There was a little bit of a lull, but I thought they did a really, really nice job.
yeah, Tekla hit a curb stomp on Stat after she was in there, and that was the finish there.
Yeah, why is she allowed to do that? She shouldn't be doing that.
What do you mean, the curb stomp?
Yeah.
Why?
It's not their company.
Huh?
Why shouldn't she be able to do the curb stomp? Because
I
Seth,
wouldn't.
Because
Well,
Seth
maybe
Rollins?
not that loud, but if I wouldn't if I was her.
Because Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Because
They're not in the same company.
So what?
I know it doesn't matter.
And she's a girl.
Mox,
It doesn't
Mox
matter
was
to
doing
me.
the curb stomp too. It's just
that makes okay. I don't like her doing it.
So nobody should do a pile driver anymore? Or
no
DDT?
DDT or
Seriously.
I mean,
how do you feel
you're
about
the one that says everybody steals shit from
certain
everybody.
people.
Sheeta with the cane? You think she should be allowed to do that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine with you, but not the curb stomp.
All right, what do you got, Tash?
I'll give this 4 stars. Ollie?
yeah, we're gonna 4. Girls did good, better than I thought they would,
Yeah.
You know what it
because
is?
it's easy to fuck this up.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's to me when she does that, it's like she's stealing a move from somebody. That's what it is in my head. Like I know everybody does everything, but how many people do that move?
A lot.
How many?
We just named a couple.
You named 2.
I can think about it more. Give you some more
Well,
curb
let's
stomp.
hear them.
Well, Super Dragon started it. Do you know Super Dragon?
All right, just to me, I feel like I don't know, like it's not her move.
Because every big guy can't do a choke slam anymore?
Right.
Or, all right.
No more pile drivers, none of it. No, dude, I can't believe you guys don't get that.
I don't. But what do you give the match?
It's hard for actually a perfect finish for her because she's slight. So if she's going against a bigger chick, like you can't do like Monet when we talk about her finish, how she can't nail it. Other than Statlander, who's bigger than her for some reason, that she nails that one.
The best finishes are the ones you can give to anybody.
Okay, all right, so
But it's perfect for her because of her slight stature. Is my point.
Well, I like Tekla doing more of a perfect plex.
You want her to do a perfect plex as her finish. Okay.
something like that.
That would be stealing.
Nobody's done it in 150 years.
How dare you disrespected me.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that'd
R.I.P.
be stealing, dude.
I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what I. That's
He even
just,
stole the fucking name Perfect Plex.
Yeah.
That's I know, but that.
Like, that'd be like, nah, she should do the rock bottom. Or the people's elbow.
What do you give the match, Hack? Besides the...
I like her doing the perfect people.
You want her to do the people's elbow?
The Austrian elbow?
She could do like a spider walk over before she drops it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're cooking now.
Any
Yeah.
match that she's in is a 47-star match.
Okay. Ty, what do you give it?
4.
4. Up next on the show was the Stadium
Jesus Christ.
Stampede match. Hack didn't text me at all, but Hack texted me. He's like, "You watching?" during the show.
Well, because it's Sunday night,
Yeah.
you might be at work.
Yeah, I know, but then you're watching. I was like, yeah, I was off and I was watching, and he was like, "There's more guys in this match than on a WWE pay-per-view," and you're not wrong.
I know.
You know, it's
we
like,
counted like 14 or 15
there's
guys.
14, and with MVP, you got 15. With Leo Rush, you got 16. You know, all the guys.
Saddam Singh, you got
Saddam
fucking
Singh.
20.
7 refs.
Flying Ryan O'Neal backstage.
Flying Ryan. Shout out Flying Ryan. BWE.
Think about all that stuff
mean,
too.
yeah,
Who
like-
was driving the bus?
Who was driving?
Luchasaurus.
That was no, it was Jack Perry was
Oh,
driving.
Jack Perry.
I mean,
I know, but somebody else was. He wasn't driving.
that match. I mean, seriously.
Wow.
I love the pre-match videos to do this.
Was fucking awesome.
Were so great, and I love Ricochet and them, and the Demand being in baseball uniforms. I loved Kenny Omega smoking the cigar.
And then choking on it.
He's such a dork, but he
I
leans
was wondering what that was about.
he leans into the fact that he's a dork, and it works. And I've never seen a dorkier top guy in wrestling than Kenny Omega.
Dude, when he came on the screen, though, the pop was fucking
Yeah.
huge
It
for
was
him.
awesome. It was a big. It was just great. This match went too long.
I love when they all put their
Oh my
hands
God,
in
it was
and
an hour and a
MVP.
half.
It went 31 minutes, it says.
And what's the name's outfits are like such a joke. They're great.
What, the Bucks? The Jericho?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Those
They always
they're
pull
just-
off something.
I know their outfits are just so corny. It's so great.
Yeah.
Well, Jericho wore the jacket the whole time.
I love
like,
that.
Like,
it was a lot of
Lashley and
street clothes.
Benjamin were in like
white
the,
tee, white shirt.
Yeah,
yeah,
they were
the
in the
collared
suits.
shirts.
Yeah,
like,
that
I
too.
love when they all put their hands in the beginning, and MVP put his cane in.
Yeah.
He didn't put his hand in. He put the cane in. Like the
Oh,
pin
dude, they're
cane,
doing
like,
they're doing the abdominal stretch spot and latching
That was
everybody on the
phenomenal.
fucking.
That was the best spot in the
Yeah.
match. I
And then
think.
MVP breaks the chain
Yeah,
and
they all bumped.
I know that was so funny. That was great. They were loving it too, doing it.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, this is fun. They were all thinking, God,
think
I love to know who came up with that
Well,
spot.
how many matches do you think like Bobby Lashley or Shelton like have really done like that? You know,
None.
so they're probably like, dude, this is fucking
Not
great.
not fucking Lashley.
Yo,
No.
if you looked on like their face, they actually were having fun.
Yeah,
Like,
you
you could
tell.
tell. Like Lashley and Shelton were like, "This is fucking sweet." Like, yeah, like fuck
Yeah,
it.
they're like, this is fucking easy.
Yeah, like this is fucking
fun.
great.
Like,
Like,
I
having
never
fun.
wanted to wrestle.
Yeah, like we ain't gotta fucking work. Yeah, well, that's what we said when we were watching. We were like, dude, Hack, you would have been great in a stadium stampede
Yeah, that's
match.
me.
Like,
I would have been definitely driving the fucking the bus.
Could
I
just
don't
play
know.
Enter
I
Sandman
don't
on a loop the whole time.
can you imagine?
No, me drinking, driving the bus. It's great.
No, it's not. That does not work.
No, and then
it
him
works for the thing.
No, and then the camera leaves and then comes back. He's getting a DUI. Like the cops, like,
That works, yeah, okay. Okay, that
He's like,
works.
no, I got a match to do. No, yeah, get a D. Yo, you can get pinned in prison.
I love that.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, like in the cell.
I love all the dives and everything, and then Shelton being like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, he was looking around.
Just his facial expression. He's like,
So I'm saying, yeah, he was having fun, dude. It was great.
And he is 50-something years old, Shelton
It don't
Benjamin.
matter. That dude's a beast.
He's still
He is
fucking
a beast,
awesome.
animal beast, bear pig.
Dude, and how long Dude, that had to have been like an all day, like, put together.
All those guys just bullshit coming back together a couple different times. You know what I mean?
there's 15 of them.
I know you sit and catering for a while, and then you go separate for a while. People go
And
smoke
then somebody's
a joint.
like, "Oh, I got another idea."
Well, yeah,
And then
we'll
you-
talk about it there. You know what I mean? There's a couple different like.
But you also gotta
aspects when
like
it gets together.
communicate that with like the camera crew, the production.
Well,
like,
we
that's
did it. We just did it in my match. You know what I mean?
know.
A couple different times,
Right,
but it's
but
even on a bigger scale.
Right, but it's not like just like going to the guy over there and be like, "Yo, we're gonna do this spot."
Yeah.
Like you gotta let
19
production
people know.
right. Like they gotta.
Yeah,
know
it's elaborate, especially with the guy going down the stairs spot, just everything.
The
dude.
escalator spot.
There's so much shit. Like the director has got
Yeah.
to know his shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
insane.
You know, like that's what Kevin Dunn was great at.
And I thought that this was one of the best produced AEW shows ever. The shots of the arena and everything.
Oh, they did the quad box, like the rest
Yeah.
of the quad box. They had all that.
Like this is a big undertaking right now to produce a match like this.
I think they're smelling blood in the water.
I think they
I
are
think
too.
they are too. I really do, and I think
Dude,
they're
I could tell
capitalizing.
And
last
they're
night. I
fucking
could tell
going
last
balls.
night
Yeah.
at fucking Dynamite with like the backstage interviews they were doing, like their production, like that whole thing that they're doing, the vignettes, the production.
They have to get better,
is,
but they are way better than they were fucking 6 months ago.
yeah, and
Backstage is way better.
and WWE's doing way less of them.
How about this, Hack? The Gates Agony and the Hurt Business were going at it, and Leo Rush appeared backstage with Bobby Lashley confronting him.
Rush?
He's the guy
The little
doing...
gremlin guy.
Oh, that dude's a star. Now, you need to. Here's the thing. I bet you he's huge in freaking Mexico or something like that,
He's
right?
not.
He's just not over.
No,
he's
he's
not
not.
over anywhere on the planet.
No, he's just an American guy from Maryland.
So, dude, he's
Yeah.
he's been around for a little while now. He's been place to place, this, that, and the other. He's a phenomenal worker. He just can't get over.
He needs the right gimmick.
People like him, and he just can't get over. They tried him as baby. They tried him as heel. They tried him as this.
You
they
need
tried
to
him as
stick
that.
him with. You need to stick him as a
But-
subordinate with somebody, or make him like you did. Who was the black guy that got fired and everybody got pissed off at?
Our truth.
Archer. You like stick him with that dude, Big Bill, who does nothing.
Well,
But-
Big
but
Bill
he-
might... But anyway, okay.
Do
He-
something.
but he's came up with this like demon gremlin gimmick.
It's good.
That
It reminds
now-
me of Gollum.
Dude, it was
That's
super
exactly
over last
what it
night.
is.
The
Yeah,
crowd
it's Gollum.
That's
Dude, it was,
exactly what it
yes,
is.
and it was like Ali said, it was super over last night. Everything he did, people were like,
crowd loved
Leo. Like,
And that's what
he's
they
just-
need for
yeah.
the kids. Like WWE's got the kids. AEW doesn't have the kids.
Well, you got little Orange
AEW's
Cassidy.
got way more kids. WWE's got way more kid base than WWE.
No, but for him, like
AEW
even
does.
his entrance, like coming out crawling,
entrance
like,
was
doing
sick.
Dude,
everything.
he's Gollum.
Yeah, like,
That's what, man. And I
yeah.
never watched one of those movies at all. I've seen a couple little segments of
Dude,
it.
in
but
this
that's
first,
him.
in this first what couple months he's been doing this. He's,
It's
Does
only
he
been a month or
talk?
two.
It's only been like a
Yeah,
month.
he does like... He does
Okay,
like,
yeah, just like Gollum would
Yeah.
talk.
but like even
He's got to get a ring.
but like you're
Oh,
Got to
watching,
steal MJF's ring.
and I was watching him.
That's an angle.
And I was that is an angle. I was watching him during like other people's entrances and shit, and he was still like all fucking like everything, like watching everything, camera, this, that, and the other. He might be more over fucking now than he ever has been, but he's a phenomenal worker.
Good spots. Yep.
He's
Yeah.
a phenomenal.
Really good spots.
Always has been. He just
I know it's like the
couldn't
match
get
like
over.
broke out to just like two in the ring, and he's over in the corner with the crowd, like talking to himself, like fucking with,
Yeah,
like
it's
doing fucking
great,
everything.
dude.
He's good.
And that's just the thing. Like, if you're stuck in a spot, like as a fucking wrestler, like
Do something
try
do
different.
something. Like
Something.
you gotta
And
do something.
They didn't
man.
write it for you. Make it.
There was
Yeah.
a
All the
really
good ones make it.
there was a really funny spot with Andrade doing his selfie spot in the crowd, and then it was Luchasaurus dressed as it's just the way
Andrade's great.
Andrade is amazing. Your boy Hack, he seems like he's also taking off right now. I did a rod. He's finally he's going to be somebody. I feel like there was some stuff in
With
that
that Roos, he reminds me of that guy too.
Roosh,
Yeah.
Roosh.
I like him a lot too.
Yeah, bilingual. There was a Luther appeared, your boy, to give Jericho a giant
Luther!
tennis racket. That was a funny spot. There was super kick party. There was so much shit in this match. V triggers. There's just a ton of shit. I can't even.
I kind of, it didn't look good and it was half-assed, but I like the concept of like the food fight happening in the back.
Yeah, it was
I like the
something.
concept
Did you see
of it,
how
but
lame
more
the
needed to
freaking?
happen.
I know, but the catering was so lame, it was ridiculous.
That's why I said
it was a table like this size.
Okay, but don't you think that maybe if they were gonna fuck that up, that wasn't the actual
It
catering
wasn't the
spot?
actual catering.
Okay. All right. First of all, well, this is what happens when you're at a show. Original catering's like, let's say, like 5 tables long, like the ones that Sabu anybody will go through. It's like set up like that. But as the day gets longer, the tables go bye-bye.
It shortens,
And by the end of the night, you're at 1 or 2 tables with fruit and peanut butter and jelly. That's how all these stars. That's just how it is.
The WWE catering was insane.
But by the end of the night, that's all there was. Yeah, and you could see the big guy. Like, who the hell is the big guy sitting there?
Satnam Singh, baby.
Yeah, like,
Wearing
who
his
the hell is
own
the big
T-shirt
guy?
in catering, just by the way.
I still, again, shout out to Flying Ryan O'Neal, man. He's doing some
Yeah,
stuff
Flying
with
Ryan was back in catering. He was in that.
He also
scene.
got squashed on Ring of Honor recently by Roosh. So
He was carrying MJF to the ring last night.
So shouts out to Flying Ryan, man. This was super fun. The finish the super kick party. This went a little bit too long, but I love the creativity and the fun in this match, and the crowd was with them the entire way.
That's why I praised like the match placement, like I said in the beginning of the show, that it worked. It worked because we've bashed their match placement before, but putting the women's title match in there, so everybody was invested. Stampede match, it's impossible not to be invested, and the main event coming up.
Yeah, I love this. I'm going to go 4 stars. Ollie?
Yeah.
You go, ooh, what does that mean?
Dude, I gotta give it a fucking 5.
Wow, it's a full 5.
It's a stadium stampede match, and they did everything fucking good. The crowd was behind it the whole time. I'm entertained the whole time. I mean, dude, there's fucking 14 people in there. It's really hard.
No, I know.
To make it as entertaining as it is.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
I like it, man.
Yeah.
I thought everybody did fucking great.
I don't disagree. Hack?
4.99.
Oh, and why do you take off the...
I don't know. I can't have too many over 5s and overs.
Who sucked? Who was wearing the socks?
Yeah, what did you not like about it?
No, there wasn't. The length.
The length. Okay, there you go. The length.
You could have compressed it a little bit.
Ty?
Yeah, I'm going with a 4. Like that's a easy match to mess up, which we've seen them do.
Yeah, where
A
it just
couple
overstays
times.
its welcome so long.
Yeah, but no, I think they're obviously getting better at these types of things. So
Yeah.
4 is good enough for
It's
me.
like you could have easily cut out the bus crash. You could have easily cut that whole little segment out.
Yeah, there's a couple.
But that
there's
builds
little
up to their match for Dynamite on Wednesday.
What, they're going to have a fucking a car crash match?
No, but they just had
No, they had a match last night. Davis and
Yeah, no, but you could do it way more different ways than wrecking a golf cart, a car, and a bus.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I hear your point. But also, R.I.P. Sabu, Jericho tribute to him at the end there. Rest in peace, Sabu.
Shout out.
The
Big belly bump on the table.
The main event of the show was the Hair versus AEW.
Which nobody thought the kid was going to lose his plugs.
Well, but Ty,
I thought if anybody was
you're
going
an
to,
idiot.
dude, if anybody was capable of pulling that off, it was MJF, and I would not put anything past that dude.
MJF 100% before his wrestling career is over will have his head shaved. I don't doubt that for 1 second.
Yeah, I would not
You
put
can't
that.
shave plugs.
Well, then whatever. You clip. I don't know what you do, but you do something where he
You
loses his hair.
defertilize.
Yeah, I don't know what you have to do with plug. What's the process? Do you take them back to Turkey and have it uninstalled? I mean, I don't know what you do.
What's it? Weed eater?
Yeah, I don't know what you do, but I mean, this match was really, really well done. How long did this go, Ollie?
24.
24 minutes. So it was the second longest thing on the show. This, like, Darby, I know we've said this before. He has an absolute death wish.
I don't think he has a death wish. I think he's like kind of like a Mick Foley or kind of like a
Thrill seeker? Or
Yeah, he
what?
just
I mean,
fucking loves it, dude. He just does it for the love of the fucking game.
I mean, is he just like silly putty? I mean, how do these bumps not add up to the point where, I mean, I honestly, the one
And you do it for yourself.
Cactus doesn't do the bump down the metal stairs. Nobody does that.
No, I know, but I'm saying but he doesn't
I get
have
your
the
point.
death wish. It's not, it's a death wish. It's, I just love to fucking do this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tough spot you're in. Like,
I
you know what I
could,
mean?
I
Because you
would.
got to keep up in yourself. Tough spot to be.
It is, but it's like, man, Darby's so fucking good, man. I mean, he is so talented,
But he's not just that. Like you're saying, he can work.
fucking work, man. When these two guys had their first match,
Yeah,
which
he knows
was
the arc.
they opened an AEW pay-per-view. I forget which
Full
one
Gear.
it was.
It's
Full
one of my
Gear?
favorite fucking AEW matches to this day.
It was so fucking good, and they worked. And Darby can work, and they did in this match, a bunch of work as well. And I love the story of the side headlock takeover being this long. It's the story of these guys over the course of this time that they've been wrestling each other, and I love that it continued into this match. This is great heel face dichotomy though too. I mean, you got the heel of all heels of MJF.
And the baby of all babies, pretty much.
Right. I mean, Darby literally is. What do you think he weighs?
He's
at?
one of them.
He's one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is. He's a sicko, right?
Anybody-
Because everybody gets their ass kicked every day. They wake up in the morning, they drink their coffee, they go to work, and they fucking hate their job, and their fucking boss yells at them all day. You know what I mean? He's an underdog. Like, you know.
No, but he's also the dude that every YouTube clip you see of anybody who's ever, and this is more probably like 20 or so years ago, but like anybody who's ever fucking videotaped themselves with their buddy backyard wrestling in a fucking at their house, jumping off their back deck. Or
Everybody can
fucking-
relate to it.
or whatever, like that's fucking Darby. And like, yeah, he originally started off as like the clown show fucking like freak, like whatever. But like the more and more it goes on, like he's perfected that into like also being a fucking like an awesome professional wrestler.
Yes.
Like he's married the two.
Yes.
Like
And that's-
he might have been
That's
like
a good point.
He might have been like a good professional wrestler before, but he was more so a stuntman.
And that's why I say when people are like, Darby Allin can't have the world title. Well, fuck you. He just sold out this arena being the world champion. And guess what? He will again in the future, too. So he can't do this? Yeah, is he your ideal look of what you would say you would? No.
He didn't sell out that arena.
Well, it's a team effort, Hack, but
All right, but he didn't sell out. It's not like Bruno Sammartino or Hogan back in the day.
but he's in the main
Please don't
event.
even put him anywhere near that.
He's in the main event, and the stipulation of that match, which apparently got them the biggest buy rate that they've gotten in a long time.
That could be the other 4 main events on the show.
Well, everything is a team effort, Hack. I'm not saying it's the only reason, but
No, it
if you
doesn't
had to
matter.
say what was the biggest drawing card on this show tonight, it was MJF hair versus title, and that Darby Allin was the title. I think that was the number one drawing factor on this show. Do you disagree?
I'm saying I'm not sure.
I think it was by far. I think it was.
Well, because I don't believe in the stipulations, because I didn't think there was any chance that he was getting his head shaved. So no, I can't say that there was something better.
But you're not.
You're not the general public.
Dude, the general public is pretty freaking smart nowadays.
Well, if you listen
know
to
what I'm saying?
if you listen to the people
How'd
behind,
you know? How'd you know he got plugs from Turkey? You read it somewhere, right?
No,
You
we
don't-
all just assumed.
You don't think? No.
yes, but if you
guys-
listen to the people, if the fans that were sitting behind me last night, you'd be surprised about how
how gullible they still are.
Yes.
Yep.
Seriously?
There's a lot of
Dude,
marks.
wrestling,
I just think they were smart as fuck, all of them.
It's
They're
also,
half smart.
It's
Hack.
also not the fact of gullibility. It's the fact of releasing yourself into the world of. It's like why people watch like anime or
Yeah, I get that.
like you're putting you're suspending reality, like you would say. You know what I'm saying? Like you get there and you're like, nah, fuck that fucking
Like
guy.
me
Like,
at the
you-
midget show.
no, you don't actually
Like, love
believe.
it.
You don't actually believe that guy's a fucking asshole piece of shit. But like you're wanting to believe. You're going to want to believe.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like-
yes. So gullible is kind of. I just thought people were smarter because there was so much shit on the internet where what is really like not talked about. What really doesn't
they
an
are,
average
but
fan
dude,
if they want to know? No, don't know.
I would consider myself a pretty fucking smart fan, and to me, didn't think it was a foregone conclusion that MJF was winning because I think he's so good and he's so willing to sacrifice for the business that he could. Did I think that it was probable MJF won? Yeah, sure. But if anybody's going to shave their fucking head, and he's somebody that knows that everybody knows he's got hair plugs, he would be the one to do it. That's my point.
What I liked about this match, though, is MJF showing vulnerability, man. Like, he's this cocky fucking sure of himself motherfucker.
That's a great point.
But he's also the guy that has to pull the cameraman in front of a dive. You know what I mean? As tough as he is, he's still afraid. And you
got to show your chicken ass. That's the best part about a great heel.
I know, but he's showing how afraid he is of losing his hair because of his vanity. And that, to me, is what makes him great and what made this match great. It wasn't, All
right, so honestly, dude, on this match is like third to be on this card.
Well, hold on. I want to go over the finish first, too, before we get to that, man. The MJF hitting him, missed. The MJF moves out of the coffin drop. So Darby's been putting the scorpion lock on, and the guy gets to the ropes, and then he immediately goes up, hits the coffin drop, and that's how he's been winning all his matches. MJF was smart enough to counter that, and then hits the tombstone for the finish, which I thought was fucking great.
The coffin drop off the fucking stage was sick. Bang, bang!
And then the side headlock takeover for the finish.
And he had to get it in, too.
He had to get the side headlock takeover.
Which is so fucking
because it's the fucking middle finger.
I was wondering about that. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's the coup de grace,
Yes.
the fucking, and like,
I don't
it's
pay
like,
attention.
I could have pinned them here, but no. I had to fucking do it this way to fuck all you.
It's like if you're beating your friend in a video game and then you choose to do like the weakest move to beat him. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah,
man.
like it's been over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's running up the score. I mean, that's what it is. This was, though, was it the best match on the show? No. I'm going to go...
was it the second best match on the show?
No, but for emotional investment, in ways, yeah, I think it was the best. And then, all right, the post-match turn by Kevin Knight, man. What? What do you got?
The Okada match has way more backstory than freaking that match.
Heck, this match is 6 years in the making with what the story goes back to.
Okay.
Just because you don't know all the story doesn't mean there's more in the other one. I'm going 4 1/4 for it. What do you give it, Ollie?
Yeah, I'm like 4.5 for it. I thought it was really fucking good, man. And they're great. I think these are two, like, kind of the guys that are, like, you can kind of pair each other to, like, throughout their career. Like, they're going to bring out the best, like, matches in each other.
This rivalry is not done.
No.
It's done for now, but it's not done.
It's not done forever.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go, Hack.
Nah. Oh, what are you looking for?
A rating?
Oh, like a 4.49.
4.49. Okay.
He refuses to get 5s, but he's got
4.9.
7 4.9s.
Yeah. The tie. What do you give it?
The card was great.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a 4. And these guys, they're the pillars of AEW.
They are.
Like,
each in their own way.
Yeah, like they're like those two.
They're more pillars than Dax. They're more pillars than the other two, Edge or Christian, to me.
For sure.
You know what I mean? They're more
guys-
pillars
these
than
guys-
those.
these guys were the
95%
very
of the people.
these guys were the-
Mox is a pillar to me.
These guys were day one.
These guys were like literally AEW first guys that started the very first ever
How about
show.
the tag team guys? The
Young
the
Bucks.
Guns, were they there?
The Bucks?
The Bucks,
yeah.
the
Bucks started the company.
It would be like MJF, Darby. Yeah, sorry, MJF, Darby, Bucks, Omega. Right now would be like
okay.
the pillars.
All right.
What do you give it, Ty?
4.
4. Post-match, Kevin Knight turned on Darby Allin with the frog splash. I love him hitting a reverse frog splash in Tim's. And then he cut a really nice promo.
Tim's.
He cut a really nice heel promo. I said to you, Ty, this is the biggest promo of this guy's life coming out here.
He opened the show and
He delivered.
Tosh said, "Yo, this is probably the biggest promo of this guy's career," and I said, "You're probably right." And he delivered last night.
And then I texted Tosh, fucking Kevin Knight greater than Trick fucking Williams.
And
I can't disagree, but let's not compare them. What do you think about the show overall? Man, this is an all-timer. I think it's an all-timer.
I'll speak for Hack 499.
Okay, there you go. 499.
It really was though, as far as like top to bottom, like match placement goes. I mean, work on the card.
How the fuck? Like
I can't remember a pay-per-view this good.
that
Yeah.
match
Honestly.
takes a
The work
steamy
rate.
shit on fucking.
I mean, there might be other WWF pay-per-views where there's certain match, like a match or something, but top to bottom work rate, you can't beat the show ever, probably.
You probably
Honestly.
can't. You probably can't.
Not in America. It may be in Japan or something like that, but not here, dude.
Yeah.
That show was unbelievable.
Yeah.
They're making a statement, dude. They got to be smelling blood in the water because
and I'm sorry-
shit is changing there, dude.
You saying that earlier in the show that they're smelling blood in the water. I agree with you, Hack. I think
And
they
like,
do.
who's running shit there? Who's like the main booker there?
Tony Khan.
Tony's the main booker?
Yes, he is. He's the main booker.
I don't believe
I
that.
love how you looking at me like based on everybody's reports. Tony Khan is the main booker in AEW.
I'm sure everybody's got their own fucking flavor and taste that they like.
I don't think Tony's producing Will Ospreay versus Samoa Joe.
No,
Like,
he's out there agent.
No, he's giving them the finish and he's saying, "Go fucking do what you guys do."
Yeah,
Just like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't
That's
think
kind of like
he's-
what Paul Heyman would do with you.
I think it's a booking by committee.
Well-
By committee.
Well, I don't think it is, but
Spell
Wasn't
committed.
the Bucks supposed to be the bookers back a couple years ago?
they
but
were
that's
they were
work.
producers, and that was back a long time ago when the company was starting
Like
out.
Chris Berman back.
Gone. Next week on the show, WWE Clash in Italy. We're also going to be recapping.
This Sunday, 2 p.m.
We're also going to be recapping El Grande Americano Mask versus Match down in AAA.
Oh fuck yeah!
That match is going to
Dude.
be. Oh yeah.
Kaiser is so fucking over
They
in
had-
Mexico.
they had
It's
a parade
unbelievable.
for him.
It's mask.
Oh, the kid that just got arrested?
Yeah.
And Gunther bailed him out apparently.
Yeah, Mask versus Mask match. That we'll be able to watch that. I want to watch that as well. Not the whole AAA show, but just that match. We'll be
Grande
talking about that next
Americana
week.
versus Grande Americana
Mask
versus the
versus
original
Mask.
Mexico.
Yes.
Dude,
It's going to be
Kaiser
awesome.
is he's more over than the fucking regular
I know.
Mexican fucking superstar.
I
It's
know.
unbelievable.
And Roman.
He really is. We can't wait to watch that one. Housekeeping. PWE 250 live from the Bach Building, South Philadelphia, Saturday, June 20th, 7 p.m. Come on out, celebrate 250 years of America with some live pro wrestling. Steve Macklin will be challenging Griffin McCoy for the PWE World Championship. Cheeseburger, postgame, Jules E. Vita Von Star, Death Cult, Sean Smith, Mike Z, BTA, and many more.
J.A. the Juice Man.
J.A. the Juice Man and BWT will be on the call. Hack, do you remember the match that you promoted earlier?
The guy that speared the dude? That
Yes, that's
one? Oh,
right.
they're done. They're gauntleting it.
They're gauntleting it. Stay tuned for our social media for more on this exciting card from Pro Wrestling Entertainment. Reactions. You got to check out YouTube channel and our social media for another edition of Reactions.
and a half the over.
With Hack and the Gunk. Gunk had to leave early.
To get some more weed for his mom.
No, I swear to God, he texted me this earlier, and I want to get this verbatim correct here. As I continue to bury the Gunk every week when he leaves recording or work early, I'm going to have to leave early once again tonight. I got to
Again.
I got to
All right,
dip.
Jericho.
I got to dip and help Honey Mustard. I also got to work out at some point because I didn't yesterday because of Dynamite. So that's Gunk saying he had to leave because of exercising. All right.
Doesn't look like it.
Not at all. He's skinny stack of dimes neck. Listener questions. As always, send in to sandmanpod@gmail.com. Please leave a name and a town. That's all that Hack ever asked for. Carlos from Beaumont, California writes in.
That sounds new.
It is new, I think. First off, I don't want to confuse you guys with my town with the one that is located in Texas. I just finished watching ECW One Night Stand. I noticed where the Sandman was requesting but begging a beer from Stone Cold. And my question is, did the Sandman know that Stone Cold was going to be at the Hammerstein in New York that day?
Yes.
You knew he was there backstage.
Yeah.
And has Stone Cold ever thanked Sandman for influencing him getting fucked up in a wrestling ring?
No.
No. Ian from the Canary Islands writes in.
Ian.
Good afternoon, Hack and the boys.
I love the Canary Islands.
Do you recall ECW changing from Eastern to Extreme? What was the feeling like in the locker room?
My buddy was taking over Todd Gordon. That was my feeling.
Okay.
Well, people cared just because it was it was furthering. The company was still going on. It could have easily went under if Todd didn't take it over.
And then he also said a suggestion. I'd love to hear you guys do episodes based on Sandman feuds. For example, an episode about Sandman and Raven, or one about Timey Cairo, etc. All the best. That's a good idea.
Pay your bills, Cairo.
Pay your bills, Cairo.
That was the whole thing.
I know, it was fucking pushing the
Over me
envelope.
pimping my wife out. That's a Paulie fool. That was one of Paulie's first angles.
It's fucking great. Yeah, it's a great idea. We're gonna have to do that. Pat from Leominster, Mass writes in, "What's up, Hack and the Hackaroos? Love last week's episode. Was so funny that I too fell out of my seat in laughter." So don't worry.
You're not the only one.
Don't worry, Ollie. Here's my question. Has Hack ever been approached to do any indie movie or TV appearances? I think he'd make for a perfect special appearance in It's Always Sunny or Curb Your Enthusiasm, a show like that. Hack still has gas left in the tank. Someone get this man a contract.
You ever been approached by no TV or nothing?
No, we
Well, we were talking about that.
Tires. We want to get you on Tires.
we want to get you on Tires. Shane Gillis's Netflix show.
And Hack-
What's it called?
Tires.
No, I want to get on Storage Wars.
Hack texted me this week, and he's dead serious. And I know
he
you are.
always
Perfect
watches.
on that show.
I know you are. You were dead. I know when you're serious when you're texting. He's like, "Get me on Storage Wars, and not as a special appearance. I need to be a regular." This is what he texted. I swear to God, he texted me the other day. So
I'm telling you, dude, that'd be great at that
I'm
show.
working on that, boss.
Isn't there somebody that got on these TV shows? Who was that?
I don't know, but yeah, that you would be awesome in there. Eric from Bucks County writes in.
All right, Eric.
Good day, Hack and Sack crew. Going back to episode 119, I believe Hack early on said something along the lines of how you should cut out everything Ollie, Tyler, and Tosh say and only have his commentary in. But wouldn't that be over an hour of, I forget, and what? What are we talking about again?
I just did that a little bit ago.
Along with the occasional rip of the weed pen or the sound of him blowing his nose.
Hey, that's what that white rag is. It's not ragged. It's always in my pocket.
Anyways, on to my real reason for writing in. I was recently rifling through a video game magazine and came across a review of ECW Hardcore Revolution for Nintendo 64. I looked through the roster a few times but never saw Sandman as a playable character, so I'm guessing this was during your WCW stint. Were you ever approached by anyone to use your name or likeness in any kind of games, characters, or advertising outside the actual realm of wrestling? Love the
Dude,
pop.
he was on the cover, weren't you?
Backyard Wrestling, weren't you?
No, not Backyard.
No?
The ECW. It was
There was
for...
a second ECW game that came out that you were involved in. And I think you were also in a
okay.
Backyard Wrestling game.
He was
too.
in a backyard wrestling game.
Backyard Wrestling video game
Yep.
too? Yeah. So
don't remember.
you don't remember. We're gonna have to look into these for you guys. You know what we might need to do is a full episode on wrestling video games and talk about wrestling video games because there's a lot of people out there that are very interested in that.
I need a dude. I played a couple of them. Like, dude, some like the old WCW versus like NWO
Stop.
game was
Revenge?
like, sick.
That's my fucking favorite.
Yeah. Was sick back in the day.
Dude, somebody's been,
SmackDown versus Raw 2008 is like my favorite.
that's
fucking game.
yours? Okay, so I'm like the N64.
Because that was the first
Yeah,
year with
that's-
ECW in it, and I was like, this is sick.
No, the N64 WCW NWO Revenge was all. It was like, this is awesome.
And
So-
SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, or something.
Okay,
Is that what
yeah,
it
I've
was?
never played some of those, but the one Ty's talking about, this guy on the internet, and these people, these communities, they've been making edits of that game,
Wow.
so you could play as like the ECW roster, but that game.
Oh, that's sick.
And my boy Greg, he's getting
Yeah.
them, he's getting them downloaded into a cartridge for us so we can go play them. So I
Oh
can't,
yeah, he's got to hook it up.
I can't wait as a 40-year-old to go play
Legit.
some
There
N64.
was the other one that was like, I want to say WWE like 2016, like those like Hell in the Cells I used to play with fucking like Batista and Cena were out of control.
Yeah.
You could walk on top of the cage and do whatever the
Yeah,
fuck you
it's
wanted.
insane shit. Now they're so crazy. The video games now are nuts. So we're gonna have to do something about that with video games. Jason from Newfoundland, Canada writes in.
Jason, you better tell me something about freaking my show.
Here we go, Hack. To prevent or delay a ban, I had to Google Oak Island.
Oh my God, he knows a lot. He lives right around the corner.
It's located in another Providence.
Okay, that means the next town over.
I'd rank that right up there with finding Sasquam's Bigfoot. It should not be called the Curse of Oak Island, but the Gravy Train of Oak Island. They may never find a treasure. They have created their own with long-standing TV series and tourism up the yin-yang. Excellent business model to rival the search for Nessie.
All right. All right. Anybody here know who Nessie is?
Yes, I do.
All right. Do you?
Is that the serpent?
Kind
Loch
of.
Ness Monster.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Nessie, the Loch Ness, the serpent.
He said, nice to hear a shout out for Edge and Christian. My daughter was born in their hometown of Orangeville, Ontario. I'm a big fan of Christian Cage. He's such an a-hole. See, this guy likes the asshole gimmick. Yeah. He said, and now if I could be Lance Storm for a minute, two storylines you should
Well,
check.
he already said too much.
Two storylines you should check out from early Ring of Honor shows: Homicide versus Bryan Danielson in the Best of 5 series, and then a six-match to end it, classic matches.
That must be great.
And there was also an invasion angle done well. CZW invading Ring of Honor. Chris Hero and Jim Cornette were absolute gold in those promos. Till next week, hacking the Scooby-Doo Snack Gang. I actually went to like all those Ring of Honor CZW shows at the time, and they were like the best wrestling shows I've ever been to. So
I believe it.
Absolutely second.
Dude, there's
that.
some serious talent on those cards.
The Ring of Honor versus CZW Cage of Death match that they had to blow the feud off is the best wrestling match I've ever seen live and probably ever will. It was fucking amazing.
They have dog
I'm
collars?
serious. No dog collars involved, brother. But this match was so fucking good, man. Absolutely loved it.
No, I can imagine the fucking talent between that, like at that time period.
Yeah. Levi writes in. This is a really interesting email, Hack.
Hey, Levi.
Thanks for taking my time. My email, I'm sure you get a ton each week.
Strauss?
I'm a huge wrestling fan and a fan of yours.
How did nobody pop for that?
I'm not popping for
I was going to
Levi
say
Strauss.
jeans.
Yeah.
Levi Strauss?
No, Levi jeans.
I just finished.
No, Levi Strauss
It
jeans.
is the jeans, yes.
No,
yes.
jeans.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't get it, dude. I get it.
Luncheonette?
All right, Edge.
It's Christian, the
All
one
right,
that you
Kyle.
didn't get.
too.
I just finished the Chris Van Vliet podcast with you on it. During the podcast, you mentioned the first time you quote-unquote died or overdosed on drugs in Indiana. I am actually the paramedic that transported you that night, and I remember it well.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on, this is what the email says. I don't know how true this is.
Where's he from?
Indiana.
That's where it's from.
I actually have wanted to reach out to you in the past, but never did until I heard you publicly talk about that evening on this podcast. If you are ever interested in hearing more about that run, let me know. I can give you further details as well to prove that I am not just making it up. So, absolutely.
I think we definitely might have you on as a guest.
We need to hear more details.
All
Absolutely.
right.
Prove it.
Patient, what's it? Patient, whatever relations, you have full autonomy to give us.
Yeah, no HIPAA violation.
Patient privilege.
Yeah, no
Doctor
HIPAA.
patient privilege, you have full autonomy to spill all the beans on here. Don't hold anything back.
Hey, tell them to send more details.
Please send more details. My question for you is, do you have any ring-worn items or ring-used Singapore canes that you would sell to a fan?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to sell my the whole outfit that I wore at
The last match?
for my last match. From the cane, the Mr. Sacco, the snot rag, my underwear, everything.
What about your divorced dad 10s, as we're calling them? The
what?
the DSW shoes that you like wearing to the airport now. The sneakers.
Oh yeah, they're in.
They're in.
Yeah, everything's in.
Okay.
The whole kit and caboodle.
All right.
And we'll put it on a mannequin for you
Yes.
and ship it.
Yes.
Even my underwear with a skid in it.
That's how scared you were of the Invisible Man.
That was good.
Drummy from Bryan Street Tavern writes in.
Joey.
Yo, boys, happy Fit Milk Friday. I guess he wrote it on
It's
Friday.
different than Thong Thursday.
Or Wet Puss Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Time to gear up for SmackDown tonight. I don't know about that. Pretty sure I saw you fuckers at Big AEW. Having said that, are you guys drums or flats guys? Funny, my name is Drummy, but I'm a flat boy. Pretty good podcast. Hopefully Oliver got a new chair.
This dude stalking us at fucking
I did get a new chair.
Yeah, we got a new
Same
chair.
model, different chair.
What do you guys like, drums or flats for wings? I'm a drum guy.
Flat. Flat.
flat?
I'm a flat guy, but I mean, a chicken wing's a fucking chicken wing.
Hack, what about
What's
you?
a flat guy?
Flat is, do you like the drumstick or do you like the one that has
and
two
chicken
bones?
wings.
the drumstick. Who the
Yeah.
fuck would like the other one? They're much more of a pain in the ass to open. You got to get both hands dirty.
If you're
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah, if you're a
Yeah,
bitch.
I remember my first wing.
Kevin from Dayton, Ohio writes in,
Right, Kevin.
what's up, Hack and the Three Stooges? Pause.
Glad you got that right.
That's fucked up.
And hopefully Hack calls Tosh Curly. Okay.
Tosh is curly. I
He's
guess.
saying I'm Curly and one of the Three Stooges. No.
No.
Last week's episode, Tosh tried to
No, you're
distance
more like Shemp.
Shemp. Wow,
Yeah.
he's a jobber.
Yeah.
I'm not
You are
Shemp.
totally Shemp.
I'm not Shemp.
Or Joe.
Who's Joe?
You're Joe. You don't know Joe?
No.
He was in there for a year.
Wow, is he the biggest jobber, Stooge?
Yeah, he was the fattest jobber, too.
He was the fattest.
He was.
Was he fatter
Yeah,
than
look
Curly?
up Joe on freaking, yeah.
Was he fatter than Curly?
Yes.
Okay. He said last week's episode, Tosh tried to distance himself from your feud with The Miz, and he has always
Show me images of Joe of the Three Stooges.
He has always supported Taz as well as other Hack nemesis such as Shane Douglas, microphone cords, and weed vapors. My question to Hack is, why do you stand for such disloyalty on your own show?
I know, dude.
The Sons seem to ride or die for the most part, but this Tosh doesn't seem to want to inherit the beefs of the only 5-time ECW heavyweight champion. I think we should see a loyalty pledge from Tosh where he goes live in his support for you.
Oh my God, are you watching is he watching the same shows I am with the Vikings? He wants a pledge.
He wants a loyalty
Nice.
pledge. And he said, where Tosh goes live in his support for you, hold that grudge, Hack, embrace the hate.
I like that idea. We're going to work on that. Let me think about it some
Well,
more.
I can't.
Remind me next week.
I can't have the same hate for the Miz that Hack does because
Right.
I've never had that same encounter with
Yeah,
him.
I
So
wanna be keeping it real.
Hate for the Miz. I released it last week. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Well, yeah, we were talking about
Oh,
previous.
released it.
All right,
Yeah, okay.
previous hate. We couldn't have that because we've never had that encounter.
I
I've always
was-
appreciated
It wasn't
his work.
hate. I don't expend
it's-
that energy on
I
hate.
have to tell you though, boss, I was marking out pretty hardcore for Taz just to troll you last night. And
Oh yeah, dude. Tosh was like, Taz.
just
Did you get a chant going? Did anybody buy?
No, the fuck.
your grandkids did. Yeah, they turned heel on you.
No,
Yeah.
no chance. They were like, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Next week on the show, WWE Clash in Italy and the Mask vs. Mask Andrade Americano match. But before we go, Can of the Week or Toast of the Week?
That pay-per-view. Toast of the week.